The reason why a lot of people say it's hard to love a chosen one is because those people are not willing to do the work. And the actual work that comes with being with a chosen one is not necessarily the work that you have to put into the relationship. It's the work that they have to do it with or on themselves. That's really the biggest issue. You see, when you date a chosen one, or when you start a relationship with a chosen one, or whatever the case may be, a lot of things are going to come up, especially insecurities, fears, things of this sort are going to pop up. And what a lot of people tend to do, instead of looking inward, they look outside. And they notice that these insecurities, these fears, the way they feel about certain things, the way they feel about themselves, didn't occur until they got with you. These people could have been thinking that nothing was wrong with them. They had all the confidence in the world. They thought everything they thought was right. Nobody could tell them that they were wrong, or they never felt that they were wrong. They never felt convicted, anything of that sort. They never had to do the work on themselves, never had to apologize, never had to take accountability, anything of that sort. But when they got with you, they noticed that they weren't as perfect as they thought themselves to be. They saw that a situation occurred and they saw you take accountability. They saw you apologize. They saw you hold your own. They saw where you had flaws and you went to go fix them. You saw, you never put the blame on anybody else. You never shifted. You never did anything. You took accountability for everything. You did what you were supposed to do. And that holds up a mirror to a lot of people who are not ready to take accountability, who are not ready to grow, who are not ready to see the mirror being reflected upon them and the things that they have to change and fix for the better. A lot of people are not ready. A lot of people are not on that type of timing. So when you get with somebody, chosen ones, or, when somebody gets with a chosen one, and they're going through this conviction, they're going through seeing this mirror being placed upon them. Like I said before, a lot of people, instead of looking inwards to see why do they feel like this, they look outwards. And the common denominator of these new feelings, along with the new changes in their lives, the common denominator is you. So what do? They get rid of you. They no longer want to be with you. It's not because you're not a great person. It's not because it's not any of that. And whatever people may tell you, whatever excuse people may tell you not to be with you anymore, or whatever actions they do, may cheat on you, lie to you, separate from you, whatever people may do, the actual reason is because these people are not equally yoked to you. These people are not ready to be with someone like a chosen one. That's point blank, period. These people are not ready. A lot of times in the middle of the dark, I always say, people always pray and wish and hope for a person like a chosen one. They always pray, they always wish, they always hope for somebody to pour in them like they, pour into them, love them, care for them, respect them. And God delivers. But people forget to do the inner work in order to keep those relationships healthy. And this is where their downfall happens. So chosen ones, you have to understand that a lot of people, majority of the people, you would not be able to be in a relationship with. Why? Because a lot of people are not willing to do the work. A lot of people run away from the mirror that's placed upon them or placed in front of them, instead of doing the inner work, instead of healing, instead of doing the shadow work, instead of nurturing themselves, nurturing that inner child that was hurt, finding the truth and building upon it. A lot of people are not willing to do that. And this is why you can't be with a lot of people. This is why a lot of relationships just won't work out. And this is why I tell you, chosen ones, don't continuously pour yourself into situations where you see you have to overexert yourself, because a lot of times it's not going to work out. A lot of times you're just casting your pearls before swine. Because if someone has prayed for someone like you, if someone truly wants someone to treat them right, treat them like an equal, treat them with love, respect, and care, and they have them in their lives, and these people are not willing to do the work to keep them, then that's on them. That's not on you. Again, that's on them. That's not on you. You don't see the bank overexerting themselves to help you make your car payments. If you really want your car, if somebody really truly wants their car, they're going to do what they have to do in order to keep it. Even if they have to renegotiate with the bank or whatever the case may be, they're going to do what they have to do in order to keep that vehicle because they truly want that vehicle. So it's the same thing with you, chosen ones. If people really want you, they're going to do what they have to do in order to keep you. And if they don't, it's not a reflection upon you. Well, it is a reflection upon you about how you make people face themselves, how, people are not equally yoked to you. So yes, it does reveal something about you, but not in the sense of you being in the wrong, you being the wrong party, you being too much. No. Some people are just not ready, and some people, just don't equate. Some people are just not enough. It's not that you're too much. Some people are just not enough. Anyways, I hope this can help somebody. This is Rich. Y'all be safe out there. Love and blessings.